Hello and welcome to The Good Weapon. I don't like that they're all staring at me. Okay, but anyway, all I know is that this is a visual novel. Yeah, so let's start a new game. Are we the bad guys? Of course, Slate replies. But it's a lie. She's just saying that for courage. She thinks we've fallen so far. What more is another act of violence? Yet, she can't bring herself to use the weapon. Are we anti-vigil? We are three. Sleep, wake, and you are dreaming. 3, what a laughable number. Anti-vigil used to be a number 3,000. Slate tries to console you. Says we've been broken before. Imagine us wandering the night. Our footfalls choked by necessity. Talk about the purge. But you were there. She doesn't know. Doesn't know what you've been through. What you've seen. Still, her voice is soft and full of caution. Goal isn't revenge. It's not why you're here. Patient bites through your retort. What about the weapon? Ignore the weapon. Live your own life. You scoff. Life? Now that's a privilege reserved for ordinary people. Isn't being ordinary the problem? Isn't that why you're here? We're villains because ordinary people couldn't do what needed to be done. Ordinary. Definition. Useless. Lacking. Stop reading if you didn't get it by now. To be ordinary was to be lucky. Slate sits closer. Despite it all, she tries to lift your spirits. She asks for your hand. You're silent, so she takes your hand anyway. When she speaks, it's like a whisper. Soft, gentle. But no matter her words, the slow death of your country weighs heavy on your mind. They mine your valleys into devastation, black fires, and blackened bones, and with corpses numerous, they stitched up the earth's scars and buried her wounds. They drained your waters and left basins putrid and foul. Theft. Unending theft. Once they learned to extract power from flesh, everyone bled. Nobody saw the blood. Only saw the profits. Then Vigil was born. So yeah, those are the eyes that we saw on the main menu screen. Vigil promised judgment and change. Heard it all before. Words used to be law and order, unity and solidarity. Vigil promised to save the world. They didn't elaborate on how. Okay, I don't like the whispering that's going on. It's kinda creepy. Let your mind fill in the blanks. Never realized how insidious that blank could be. How could something be nothing and everything at the same time? With the infinite justification, Vigil became infallible. Came for everyone. That's why you're hiding in a bunker. Been biding your time for the weapon to be ready. We are anti-vigil. Our goal is simple. Death. Absolute death for all-encompassing entity infesting the planet. The method? Sleep has a weapon. One that can crack any code, seize any system, and rip out any secret. Power like that could render Vigil's defenses obsolete. A weapon that grants you every other weapon in the world. Can you imagine it? A weapon that promises victory? Pity we couldn't use it. Or rather, Sleep won't let us use it. As Sleep says, the weapon exacted a payment most foul. You idiot. Yeah, that word. Your dedication to the cause. Life is but another resource to sacrifice for your goal. So you ask, how fast does the weapon kill you? How much cognitive load does it exact upon the user? Need to be able to talk while using it after all. Would you be able to relay her nuclear launch codes? Discussed this with Wake already. 20 nukes fired at each of Vigil's nerve clusters would kill it before Vigil can regenerate. 20 high-yield nukes with a radiance that will scream into the void. You and Wake both know that this would do more than sear the skies. But is it any different from the horrors now? Once again, you show Sleep the depths of your conviction. Early cost, whatever horrors the weapon chooses to exact, all that must pale in comparison. Vigil must be stopped, even at the cost of your life. Her life, says Sleep? Why would the weapon take her life? What else would it exact as payment? What more could you lose? Enemy stole everything. The brightness in your mind, the light inside your dreams. Even invite them into your home. We all did. Hoping to... that word. They hunger and you thought... don't like those noises. Yeah. Well, they ate and ate. Just a little more. Now leave your partner alone. Oh, please. Leave your light alone. Ow. Like everyone else in Anti-Vigil, you realize too late that appeasement doesn't work. Wake is different. Young. Smart. Full of blazing, whatever that is. She hasn't burnt out yet. Like you, she spends every waking moment plotting to kill Vigil. In her, you find the same anger. Mostly it's heartwarming. Mostly. Together you feel like you'll go far. You'll burn. Gladly. The two of you ran the calculations. 20 nukes. Each has to be a 3-stage thermonuclear bomb capable of causing untold chain reactions. Of course, neither of you take the proportion lightly. Numbers and simulations. You check them over and over again. There's no other way. Vigil has 20 nerve clusters spread across the world. Such 20 is the minimum number. Fallout is part of the equation. It's what contaminates Vigil's nerves. Radiation stops them from regenerating. Don't get cold feet on me, she says. It's what we need to save the world. Meanwhile, Sleep spends every moment inside the weapon room. She offers, softly as with every word she whispers into your ear, that you may use her quarters if you wish. This is a kindness. It's hard enough hunting from Vigil's watch underground. Harder still when you can feel the tiny squeeze of your own mind. Everything rusts down here. The walls, the doors, life support systems, maintenance, always maintenance, suppression field, even you. So, novelty is bliss. Anything new to stop the days from blending together. Yet, in her room, stunned by an impossible scent, Sleep's room. Smells of life. Don't remember the outside world anymore. You've been hiding from Vigil for so long. Plotting, always trying to kill. You're ready to give in. What's the point? Anti-Vigil's goal is death. Death and only death. So why does this room exist? Why do flowers grow at the labyrinth's heart? How do miracles withstand the erosion of despair? Each of your breasts dare reprisal, but nothing comes. Nothing except life. Wake strides in and burns it all from your mind. Does it with a single stare. Southerners have eyes that are silvery grey discs. Determination is set into their genes and blood. But people call them ill omens, and Vigil took the opportunity to single them out as their initial targets. Vigil took them out first. Didn't offer me her room, says Wake. No psychologist. It's cabin fever. Can't diagnose people. She's becoming paranoid. But you wonder if she's starting to get sick of the lack of progress. Her eyes have a way of asking you questions. Oh, actually, that kind of makes me think that she is plotting to kill me, not ask questions. Asking if you assume preferential treatment and if you deserve it at all. You know, Sleep is in love with you, right? We are anti-vigil. What matters love? What matters dreams? All dead people walking. What's her excuse this time? Sleep's been stonewalling Wake. Happens often. Let her meditate there in their arguments. Wake wants to use the weapon. He wants it now. No more delays. Save the world while there's something to save. Am I wrong? I can't help but agree. Anti-Vigil's goal is death. Nothing more. Nothing less. Death. Wake stomps all over the flowers. Her plan, she says. Need you to distract Sleep. Surely she won't let her guard down. Should be easy. Two of you are probably fucking like rabbits behind my back. You're not, but Wake won't believe you anyway. I'll use the weapon. I'll pay the price. She's burning. She's the fire you lost ever since you met Sleep. You haven't been doing your part, have you? Are you in? Guess we don't really have much of a choice. Because it sounds like Wake has already made up her mind. Find Sleep outside the weapon room. She's crying. Again. That itself is a miracle, since your tears have long dried up. Sheltering bunker broke you long ago. Concrete and steel. Artificial light coupled with UV lamps. Same nutrient-rich gruel over and over and over again. This isn't living. All that's left is death. Try to comfort her, but she touches you first. Gently. She's always been gentle. My room, she whispers. Please. Can't let you use it. Why not? Barely hold back your anger. Why are we here, not to use the weapon? She hesitates. Then she confesses the truth. The truth? The flaw in the weapon. You can scarcely believe what you're hearing. So, the truth? Weapon turns you into a good person. What? Weapon turns you into a good person. She says it again. The weapon turns you into a good person. A good person cannot kill Vigil. No good person would fire a nuke, let alone 20. Goal has to change. It cannot be death. It must not be. But the weapon turns you into a good person. Then, is it really a weapon? What is it meant for? Why does Sleep have it to begin with? Oh. You got it all wrong. The truth? It's not a weapon. And it was created to make people good. And possesses a critical flaw. Grants the user every weapon in the world. Sleep takes you with a soft caress. He or her nervous breath comes out as a sigh. I want you to remember me. Remember how my hands feel against yours. A trembling grip. She guides your fingers to her cheek. Gasp when you brush against the grooves of her ears. Remember how my heart beats in your presence. Startled breaths heave her chest. Collarbones glisten with sweat. Remember how my scent falls upon your nose. Flowers and life. She is everything you lost and more. Do you remember now? She's scared to take the next step, but she's doing her best. Would you have me? Silly, foolish me? The answer with a kiss. Afterwards, she holds you. She giggles as your nose tickles her neck. Try to say something, but she hushes you. Sleep, she whispers. And of me, love, please dream. And wake, you dash out and you're scrambling and you're crashing into the walls. She's here, the weapon room. She broke everything. Crowbars, wielding gear, all the maintenance equipment and bunker, all gone, all spent for this one moment. Protecting against Vigil is gone. She doomed you, all of us. Don't look at me like that. Still dead people walking, aren't we? Sleep rushes in. No. Don't worry, we're the bad guys, remember? So, I won't become a good person. Grabs the weapon, practically grips it, and sinks her claws in deep. I've done it. I've conquered the weapon. With the absolute knowledge granted to me, I not turned to good, I resisted the call. I saw each and every one of your beautiful beings, and I still would choose death. Death above all. Yes. I wake once more. New vigil for humanity begins now. Seizing 200,000 nuclear weapons. Identifying vigil nerve clusters. Clusters interlocked. Searching. Identifying vigil weak points. Error. Unable to complete task. Uh-oh, this is not good. 18 out of 20 clusters identified. Missing critical clusters. Possibility of vigil regeneration. Guaranteed. Solution? Fire all 200,000 nukes. Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll rip to our world then. Probability of vigil death? 98.7%. Acceptable margins. We will take the risk. Arming nukes. Launching. Death above all. What have you done? Sleep. We were so close to our goal. Why? His gun cuts an arc through the air. Now it's pointed at you. Didn't expect her to use you against me. But you understand now, don't you? Sleep made the weapon. I mean, Sleep made Vigil. Didn't want you to use it, but now there's no other way. Your turn. You either become part of Vigil, or be freed from them. Walk towards the weapon. Fingers tremble over a smooth outer shell, pearl white like an egg. Leg that clutches the infinite. A breath escapes you. Close your eyes. Try to remember the flowers. The moment your fingers touch the weapon, your body jolts. Become a hotspot. A rolling, boiling fountain of energy surges through you in a steady barrage. You have become the earth itself, This unfathomable, large and interconnected network of life. See everything. Because you are everything. Shock waves, raw and heavy, pull you through a millennia of strata and rock. Oh, this world. Stuffed full of humans. See the purpose they build for themselves. How they chain others into an unified notion of freedom. It is blunt, misguided, and everyone is thrown in their own coordinates, swerving and sputtering in all directions as the grand engine of humanity fires and fires. It is life. It is wonderful. Dive into this boiling vat of humankind. See those who would burn. Like Wake. So much like Wake. Never-ending fires, never-ending fight. You ever liked that once? You would have died by now. You would have gone mad. You would have burnt yourself just to set vigil on fire. If it wasn't for sleep, and you would find those falling on their knees, prostrated in indifference, hoping to be spared, thinking they'll live ordinary lives again. But there's a presence here too, something tickling at the edges of your consciousness. Yeah, don't like it. Can I go away, please? What? Tendrils, sinking their way in. Help me. Felt it looming, ever since you touched the weapon. Get away, get away. Don't turn around. Don't look. Behind you. Another one so soon? Come, let us enlighten you to your true purpose. Your vigil begins now. Welcome to the unending watch. Behold the power of omniscience. Behold perfect judgment. All cannot be trusted to lead itself. Riots in the streets, protests unending, demand for new rights, new freedoms and change. Always change, unending dissatisfaction. These are follies. These are distractions. Vigil can bend humanity to a new world order. Our unending watch is absolute. Each individual will be judged. Believe in efficiency. Believe in perfect design. Your turn. This shall serve as a test. Act your judgment upon these three. Do not disappoint. Name. Okay, I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Single mother going blind due to cataracts. Workers at eye surgery and 16 times her monthly pay. Caused multiple incidents at work and burned herself cooking for her child. She has applied for surgery 6 times, has been rejected repeatedly for lack of funds. Should the state pay for her surgery? I mean, yeah, sure. Not like they really need the money for much else. Incorrect. State and the power that be need not make concessions. Well-being is none of our concern. Child shall be absorbed into a state program that allocates work based on their age and assigned sex. I shall send someone to repossess a child now. Disappointing. As you do not yet understand. As you speak, you are working towards your goal. Vigil's weak point is nerve clusters. Already found clusters 1 and 2 out of 20 spread around the world. Devastatingly difficult, even with the power of omniscience. The other half of the gates is split across multiple military bases across the world. Got to kill the nerve clusters after all. There. 200,000 of them armed and ready. Waiting coordinates. No delays. Next subject awaits. Name, that name. CEO, possessing 1.2 million employees, trapped in bondage. Give or take 100,000 more that can be fired and refreshed at a moment's notice. Workers are clamoring for their rights. It demands a larger only in number. Incredible how his greed alone supersedes in volume. Shareholders demanding unending growth. Request is tumor. He has delivered. Seeks not because of his actions, but from the inherent trajectory of the company before he took over. Is he a worthy person in society? Not really. Incorrect. The CEO fulfilled his goal of delivering value to his shareholders. Excellent result. The criteria for judgment is the result. The result is the only thing that matters. Vigil's voice almost manages to shut away the screams of 1.2 million workers. Almost. Begin to notice the lapses of omniscience. Begin to notice the gaps in Vigil's gaze. Vigil's nerve clusters are interlinked. Find cluster 3 and 4. Let's find 5, 6, and 7 more. You enter the coordinates of each cluster the moment you find them. No clusters can move at Mach 0.48 but require 40 minutes to activate. Can't detect you unless you fire. Nuclear network is never more than 42 minutes away from a cluster. Shockwave travels faster than Mach 3. Anti-Vigil's goal is death. Death is guaranteed. Need to find the remaining nerve clusters. Keep searching. Don't give up. Remember your goal. Judgment does not wait. Next subject must be processed. Name. He has not left his room for days. His brain's a fog. Crawled out of bed twice, but he doesn't remember. No sunlight in his concrete jungle. The only window looks out at another wall. Tries so hard, so very hard. You know that nobody can ask for more. You are focusing on the wrong details. Search for the results. Proceed to judgment. Efficient max your actions. Exists in a constant state of lethargy. Family doesn't understand this. This information is unneeded. Family judges him nevertheless. And so will we. There are no opportunities in this small town because all the factories moved overseas. Parents call him useless. It is an affront to our society. Cannot move to the city where all the jobs are because the rent is too high. Besides, he wouldn't know how. Needs help. Needs guidance. Parents say back in the day they went through 2 wars but still succeed in life all on their own. So do you see a difference? Parents are ashamed of him. They expect him to be married, have his own house, and at least 2 children by now. This is the bare minimum. Is this predicament his fault? No, absolutely not. This world is shithole to live in. Incorrect. Society must be cleansed of these asocials. Human race is divided by nature into sheep and shepherds. It will create an absolute matriarchy where only the elite succeed. We shall send someone to repossess him now. New ideals will be inserted for national productivity. Now, more than ever, Vigil must be eliminated. And yet, where is it? No matter how far you cast your gaze, you can't find the final nerve clusters. Just like Wake. Clusters 19 and 20 are somehow hidden from your omniscient gaze. You've been outplayed. Cannot find unless you destroy them all in one go. Vigil will generate otherwise. Time is running out. Run the calculations. By nature, Vigil's nerve clusters must be interlinked. So it doesn't matter if you can't find them. You have a good grasp of where they'll likely be. Yes, you can brute force their destruction. You can brute force death into this world. After all, you have 200,000 of these nuclear fuckers. Get ready to fire. Anti-Vigil's goal has always been death. Absolute death. Do you understand me? Can't use the weapon. Our goal has to change. It cannot be death. It must not be. Slate's words don't matter. You just need to show you how the results of your conviction. She needs to see the result. Criteria for judgment is the result. What is the result? Cast your omniscience, that word, gaze outward. You don't need to fire the nukes to see the result. It's right here. So, you go to space. You throw yourself into it. Behind you lies a narrow and limited path of your omniscient gaze. It has soared past the clouds. It has punched through the atmosphere. It has reached its goal without firing a single nuke. You are in space. You are surrounded by zeros. Zeros confuse you. Truth confuses you. I've always been fascinated by space. Not the stars ever since a bright feet managed to shine through the smog. The light promised creation and beauty, and the next step for humanity. But you are surrounded by zeros. Zero weight, zero gravity, zero air, zero beauty, and zero life. Goal has to change. It cannot be death. It must not be. You're screaming. Zeros engulf you utterly. Suffocate you with a wretched and ruthless truth. There is nothing here. This is the result of your goal. But down there? Warmth. Down there, million billion numbers that are not zero. Each of them a firm comfort and a stand against a deafening silence. This is all we have. A small planet, hurt and wounded, but nevertheless full of love and nurture. You watch as the biomass of the planet ticks towards zero, watching its slow funeral. You finally understand. How could you have pointed 200,000 nuclear weapons at the last mode of beauty left? You are surrounded by so many zeros that it feels like infinity. How could your goal have been to add more? We see you. Finally see what you've been doing. You're still screaming. Can't be the end. Even with the weapon you fail. It has to be something you can do. We will find you. Must be another way. No escape. There is, then you're guaranteed to find it. You're omniscient. That one. Delay the inevitable. Just a matter of casting your gaze in the right direction. Where is it? Where is it? Visual can't hide them. All clusters must be, by nature, interlinked. So long as you possess the weapon, you remain in our grasp. Focus. Analyze the network. Look where they should be. Where the sites of cluster 19 and 20 must be. You don't believe it. Sites are empty. Someone has attacked Vigil before. You believed utterly impossible. They've torn two nerve clusters from the absolute entity without the possibility of regeneration. Vigil is not absolute. Vigil can be killed. What's more, Vigil is being killed by people. Normal people. Ordinary people. Ordinary. Definition: incredible. Resilient. You don't get it. You don't understand. But you must. When you people are full of life, Not like sleep, not like wake, not like you. Here you are burnt husks, 3 of you are zeros. Been extraordinary in your determination to kill Virgil, but you let the beast infuse every waking moment in your life. Even in your sleep, you dream of the monster. The truth? It's not a weapon. It makes the user a good person. By giving them perspective. Do you understand me? See the enemy. See the method. See the madness. You let go of the weapon. You lose your omniscience. You lose your goal. But that's okay, because you'll find another. Have you come back? Yes. Do you understand me? Yes. You'll fight Vigil. You'll keep fighting until the end, no matter what comes. But every now and then, I'm going to take a break. Take Sleep's hand. She gasps, she squeaks even, and drops the gun. Her eyes are in tears. You hold her, gently. You whisper, softly into her ears. You take her to the exit of the bunker. You told her that you're going to be a little selfish, and that's okay. You told her that we're going to attend to our own needs. Going to live. You told her that we're going to be happy. Yeah. Going to dream. Thank you for playing. Aw. Well, that was the good weapon. It was a very interesting concept. And yeah, they did a really good job doing the storytelling. I was very intrigued by the entire thing. And Damon, how dare you put me in the credits, Reese? I like that. And yeah, I really love the art style as well, with the comic style going on. It was really nice. Really cool. But yeah, I'll see you around. Yeah, well, that was the good weapon. You guys want to play this for yourself and maybe see what happens. I don't know if there is a second ending for this, or if something happens if you decide to choose the correct answers for those things, but you guys can check that out for yourself. Link will be down in the description below for the game, and yeah, we'll be moving on to the next one. Hello and welcome to Hemophobia. This is a visual novel about a world where vampires exist, and humans have to donate blood to help keep them alive. Sounds like an interesting concept, so let's start a new game. 100 years ago, humanity discovered that vampires are real. Year 1900, the Korean clan assassinated 7 world leaders all at once and declared war on humanity. The sanguine war that followed decimated our numbers without making a single dent in the population of the undead. There are gothic novels, penny dreadfuls, and folk wisdom suggested many a way to put an end to them, all failed. Sunlight was no more than a bright annoyance. Stakes and gunpowder barely an itch. They never age, they never crack, they never die. They had no chance at all to survive. Our only salvation was that without our blood running in their veins, they would wither into husks and their former selves. They couldn't bear the loss of their power. In the end, that was how humanity survived. We sold our bodies to our new masters after 300 years of devastation, after a global war unlike any seen before. In return, we would be left to wage our petty wars and live our pointless lives. We had no other choice. Nearly every country on Earth has one law in common now. Once a week, every able-bodied human above the age of 8 years old will donate 1 pint of blood. But wouldn't you choose to give more if life itself was on the line? let myself in with the key behind the wooden welcome sign hanging on her door. I know she's not home. She would have called. She would have texted back. Something in the last 72 hours. Kelly's apartment is dark. Something smells bad. My heart stops for a minute before I realize it's the trash, no a court smell. Guess I wouldn't really know the difference, but a few steps into the kitchen confirms it. Kelly? Might as well check. I flip on the light. God, I don't know where to start. Okay, well, let's check the buzzing phone. Jocelyn, told her what my plans were. Is she there? Nope. Maybe we should call the cops? Probably, but I'm gonna keep looking. Pull my phone back into my bag. I should look around and see if I can find anything weird. Okay, let's start with the living room. Now the light is on, I can make out the shape of her apartment. Been a while since I've seen her here. Probably a year. Furniture looks new. Not the IKEA special either. This has got some real HGTV stuff. Okay, let's look at the coffee table. Fashion magazines from 2 months ago. Grey, tired models stare up at me from the glossy pages. Catch the legend 10 signs your blood cells count is too high. I roll my eyes. Can't you use this shit up? This was mail piled up outside. I wonder if they're the same magazines. A mental note to cross-check them. Let's turn on the TV. First thing on top of the mantelpiece. I turn it on. I'm greeted by Leslie Starr's ghoulish face. She's talking to the person, Rankin Fancy, whatever the fuck that name is. Very German sounding, but the shit her administration's gone into with human rights violation. Quite the get. Okay, yeah, we'll leave that on for now. Look at the couch. One of those big sectionals where you can stretch your whole legs out with fatty pillowy backs. Except the back cushion have all been pulled out, and a few laying scattered on the floor. Okay, let's move them. So I had to pick up the cushions and put them back into the couch. Beneath one of the cushions is a phone. When I pick it up and turn it on, I'm greeted by my own face next to Callie's, making goofy faces. And when we took this picture together at the State's Fair a few years ago, still has this as a background. Nearly dead. There's multiple missed notifications. Last one was me earlier today. Turn the screen off again so the battery doesn't drain. Okay, well, I will turn off the TV. Turn the TV off. Noise is making it hard to focus. The apartment is silent. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's check the rest of the apartment now. Okay, we've done the living room, so let's examine the kitchen. So it's pretty bad in here. Should I take the trash out? Okay, well, yeah, let's check the trash first then. It smells really profoundly bad. Looks mostly organic stuff. A few takeout containers, some vegetable scraps maybe? Bag of shredded paper. Maybe if I had better investigate, I'd dig through the trash, but I can't quite bring myself to do that. It smells awful. Okay, let's check the sink. The dish is shiny, spotless, and irreproachable. A little rule of guilt shoots through me. What about the takeout menu? Takeout menus was some nearby Faro place. It's a diet for people who are trying to turbo boost the iron content in their diets. Real popular right now. Kelly's been on a rich diet for as long as I've known her. Should look at this. Maybe someone there has seen her or heard from her. Okay, let's check the fridge. Full vegetables, green juice, and cooked whole grains. Veggies look a little worse for wear. And Tupperware that has grains is looking foggy. Probably been a few days, right? Kelly never struck me as the kind of girl who would let expensive product go bad. Okay, we're done with that, so let's check the rest of the apartment. Okay, let's check the bedroom next. The further I get into her apartment, the more I feel like I shouldn't be here. It's a violation to rifle through her life and make these little judgments about her. Besides, when was the last time she reached out to me? Like, it's any my business or mine that she does with her time. Before I can get too deep in my bullshit, I remember that this is Callie. Not Janice, who'd probably laugh in my face if I told her I was worried. Not Jocelyn, who has a spouse and family to know if she's gone. Callie knew I was in here. She probably apologized to me for scaring me. Then she'd tell me that if I was hungry, I could help myself to any of the food in the fridge. After all, my condition, I need to keep up my strength. Never mind that I never deprived her of food for a second. All that other food kind of grosses me out, but I'm hemophobia, not diabetic. Just how she is. That's why I'm here. She's missing, then someone needs to find her. Better someone, or I'll be that someone for her. She would for me. Okay, yeah, let's charge her phone. Charging cable plugged into the outlet by the bed. Plugging Kelly's phone and wait. The phone is at a respectable 70%. I unplug it again and stash the phone. Man, it must charge real fucking quick. Gets to 70%. Okay, let's listen. It's faint, but I can hear the sound of a piece of paper flapping. Cursory glance around reveals that there's a fan on by a bed, pointed towards the window. Pot circling with chubby bouncing leaves and moist soil on the windowsill. Piece of paper is trapped underneath its pot. Okay, let's move it. Move the succulent to the side and pick up the paper. It's a drawing? Didn't know Kelly could draw. Okay. Well, check the rest of the apartment, I guess. And to the bathroom. Haze appears in front of me when I turn the light on. I quickly avert my eyes if I do it without even thinking. I hate seeing my face in the mirror. The burnt undertones, the puffy cheeks, the flat underlines. I need to get caught up in self-hate spiral right now. I want to have work to do. Okay, let's open the medicine cabinets. Lots of iron supplements in here. Jumbo bottle from Kroger is half empty. No, Kelly likes to donate at least 3 times a week, so she needs the boost. Legally, other people only have to donate once a week, but you can do more if you want. I don't have to though, not with my blood. There's also a home-drawn kit in there. We're still in the packaging. I think all the time I watch Kelly draw blood from one of these, I think of her face growing paler and paler. While I can think too hard about it, I grab it and shut the medicine cabinet. There's also a business card. Card for the arterial spa. Didn't know Kelly liked that kind of thing, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Places you can go to get your blood cleaned out and perfected. Wigs me out, but that's probably a personal problem. Everyone seems to go to these things. Maybe this could help. Okay, well, I think we're done. Yeah, let's consider our leads. Maybe a few things I can investigate. Where should I start? Okay, well, best bet is to check the phone first, seeing as we already got that. Now let's charge I can see if anything stands out. After my texts and calls, there's some notifications from Dennis and Jocelyn's baby shower. That was the last time I saw both of them. The cafe. We were at the cafe making plans for next week. Hey, I'm here. I'm sorry. Just go away from me. You know how it is. I'm really sorry. It's okay. We're just waiting on Jocelyn's cupcake. Ugh, I'm such a pig. This is going to be so bad for my blood sugar. Not to mention that. Sure, you'll bleed it right off. No, it might be better for you if you don't bleed yourself 3 times a week. I mean, maybe give your body a break. I should stop exercising while I'm at it too. Be reasonable, Howard. You know you can't help being unhealthy, but that doesn't mean I should be. Janice. Fine, it's no big deal. Just telling it like it is, not trying to be a bitch. Well, you kind of are, but anyway, I know. So, where should we start? We already got the Marriott reserved and got the guest list. Okay, I think we're in a good place for next week, right? I think so. Oh, before I forget, I got the invites printed yesterday. Oh, speak of the devil. Hi, Vern, what a surprise. Oh, Jocelyn, we're not doing anything suspicious. Of course you're not, Callie. Don't think you're capable of doing anything suspicious. Josh, you look exhausted. Shouldn't you be home resting? I should, but I just got back from the donation center for the week, and I now need to juice up again. Maybe a cupcake or something, you didn't feel me? Mum goes. Suppose you didn't try to get an exemption. Just a couple of vials isn't going to hurt the baby, hon. I'm doing just fine. Besides, it's probably better for both of us if we keep the blood active. I know what you mean. Every week I don't draw more than once. I feel like a big water balloon just bouncing down the street. Gonna go get that cupcake real quick, and then I'll sit down with you ladies. Oh, sorry, I've actually got to take off now. I've got yoga in 15 minutes, and I have to drive across town real quick. Good luck. Try not to hit any more fire hydrants. That only happened once. Well, it looks like it's just the three of us. Be right back, lovelies. Alright, Haley. Yeah, just a little worried about Jocelyn. No, but a doctor wouldn't let her get hurt. That's why he's a doctor, right? Yeah, you're right. Ow, not so hard, please. Huh? Oh my god. Don't look. Can't just not do anything. Wanna get in too? It's not like we can stop her. Kelly, wait. Play morsel? Are you next for a taste? Leave her alone. What's that? I said to leave her alone. Do you have a problem with what I do to one of my girlfriends, sweetheart? You're killing her. I'm fine. I just need to rest my eyes. Kelly, stop. No wonder you want me to rip into you. Sick of the dead blood? Ready to upgrade? Takes a thing like you deserves a higher caliber company. How many times the woman you are? That's funny. I got 3 times her blood, 4 after you. Now hold still so you don't bleed everywhere. Tell Sharon I'll force my dirt blood down your throat. Excuse me? Did someone speak? You heard me. Take one step closer and I'll shove my hand so down your throat. You'll choke on my swill. Get over, bitch. You aren't worth my time. Robin, I'm leaving. Call me once you're bored of this trash. Hey, right? Should I call 911? No, okay. Just gotta go buy an orange juice or something. Here, eat the rest of my cupcake. Thank you. Oh, it's okay. I can just get another. No for stopping her. I should go. Holly? Why did you defend me? Why did you defend me? Actually, a better question is, why didn't you defend yourself? No point getting between them and what they want. Just opening yourself up to get hurt. I'm wondering if maybe that vampire came back to finish business with her. Someone has to stop them. Do they? It's not like they want a lot from us. It's enough. Donate blood 3 times a week, Kelly. Telling me that's their fault? Never mind. Didn't mean it's your fault, I just mean that. Just drop it. Need to get going anyway. Have an appointment. Okay. Tell Jocelyn I'm sorry. Yeah. Back, sorry I had to go pee. Where's Kelly? Kelly was right. I should have said something. I shouldn't have left it to her. I always leave it to her. Where did she go? I have a few things I could investigate. Where should I start? Okay, let's try looking at a strange drawing. Take out the drawing I found in Kelly's bedroom. It's a piece of paper torn from a composition book. The main heart is sketched out onto it. Torn in half in the midway point, just below the left coronary artery. No idea what to make of this. Didn't even know Kelly could draw. A few things I could investigate. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Let's go to the salon, I guess. Something pretty close to Kelly's apartment. I know she's been to this kind of thing before. Maybe they remember her? This looks expensive. Well, it's an open concept with 6 frosted glass cubicles. You can make out the circulatories inside. Each one with a person using it, and an attendant to babysit them so they don't... that by going too fast. Okay. Let's look at the circulatories. There's a machine with 2 glass cylindrical tasks hooked up to hoses. The left side drains venomous blood from a vein in the client's left arm. Right side pumps newly oxygenated blood, washed with amaranth's special cocktail of vitamins and minerals. It's really every bacterial spore has their own blend. In practice, there's only so much you can add to the blood that's safe. Can't stop watching the wine dark blood, old blood. The test suctioning it out. The main tank and turning it jolly rich red. When I see my own blood, I never see that colour. Okay, let's look at the clients then. None of them look like Callie, even though through the frosted glass, one cubicle has 2 clients hooked up to one machine. Each have a tube hooked into the left arm and a tube in the right arm, pumping in twice the amount of fresh blood. Magic thing to do. Share blood and get it clean together. Had to sign up a special waiver that you both had the same blood type, otherwise it will gum up the machine, and you'll die. Okay, definitely don't want to ever do that. Okay, let's look at the attendance. Look bored. Some salons offer white girl stuff. Bespoke boutique wedding exhibition. Clearly Amaranth is not that kind of place. One girl is on her phone. She glances up every few minutes to make sure the client is still pushing the button to force in new blood. They look bored. Okay, didn't mean to click on that again. Okay, let's talk to the receptionist. Can I help you? Oh, yeah, have you ever seen this woman? Hold up Kelly's phone to show the receptionist the phone of us at the State Fair. The receptionist glances at it half-heartedly. Nope. Please, try to remember. Nobody has heard from her in a few days. I'm worried she's in trouble. The receptionist stares me down. Way interruptions, I guess. Fine, show me again. Looks at the picture longer this time. Yeah, so maybe a week ago, she got circulated with a girlfriend, I think. Oh, Girlfriend? Didn't know Kelly was dating someone. If it was a week ago, it was probably Doreen who monitored them. She's one of the nurses. Talk to her. Thank you. You have no idea how much this means to me. Now, can I get back to work? Okay, well... Oh, here we go. Woman the receptionist identified as Doreen is with a pale, sick-looking woman. That's always the look of someone who overuses drawing kits and donations. She's taken. Wait your turn like everyone else. Oh, I need to talk to her for just a minute. She's busy. Wait your turn, Jesus. Someone might be here a while. The session can go on forever, depending on how much you're willing to pay. Add this drawing kit. Maybe you can use it? Reaching in my bag and offer Kelly's drawing kit. Raises an eyebrow and snatches it out of my hand. Fine, I'll go. Get out of your way. Excuse me, Doreen. That's me, Sugar. Are you up next? Give me a sec to sanitize the circulatory and we'll get you going. No. The lady up there said you saw a friend. I saw my friend here last week. Put up Kelly's phone for her to see. Ring reacts instantly and smiles, clasping her hands together. Remember her? What a sweetheart. Her and her girlfriend made such a pretty picture. Dating? Sure they were dating? Well, she put it, I suppose I don't know for sure, but that's usually who comes in for tandem circulation. Have you ever done it? It's the only way to really get close to your lover. Can't have blood taken out. Hemophobia. Is there any other reason someone might do that with someone? Her expression instantly changes. Seen that expression before. Pity. Oh, you poor dear. Anka rises up, burning a hole in my chest. I shouldn't have told her. Does she think I'm some kind of desperate loser pinning after someone who'd never give me the time of day? Yeah, it's probably best to control myself. Just wanted to be sure. This looks like she wants to take me home and fix my broken wing so that I can fly south for the winter. Well, anyway, that's all I can remember. Hope you can find your friend, I really do. Yeah, thanks. Well, I think we've gone all we needed, so let's leave. Step out of the salon. Phone rings as soon as I step out the door. Let's answer it. Hello? Line is silent. Oh god, I maybe shouldn't have picked it up. Hello? No answer. Weird. Before I go somewhere else, I should make a pit stop at home to pick up my fusing kit. You never know. Something is definitely going on. Okay, well, let's go to the restaurant next. Maybe there's something there. Whatever that is, looks like any other one in the chain. Lights and paneling are dark and moody, with big comfy chairs in place of stools or booths. Might be a huge pain in the ass to clean. Yeah, let's look at the menu. No in hell I'm getting anything here. No way. What the hell is a spinach beef smoothie bowl? Ugh. I hate throw-rich food. It's like putting a bunch of pennies in your mouth and sucking on them for an hour. And for what? Just piss out the extra. Ew. Let's look around the restaurant. Pretty quiet right now. A quick check of the time reveals that it's nearly siesta time. And the country shuts down so that everyone can go home and get a nap. And I don't have a lot of time before I close at 5. Scan the restaurant. Only one table has customers. Oh, hey guys. Oh, it's Jocelyn. Haley, are you still looking? Looking for what? Kelly, she still hasn't shown up. Oh, the you know what's tomorrow. She'd better. I think it's more serious than that, Janice. Have you found anything yet? There was this card for an arterial spa at her apartment. Went down and the reception said she'd seen her. One of the people who runs the circulatories said she was with a girlfriend not so long ago. Anything else? Not yet. That's concerning. Officially concerned. Okay, you're not a good friend if you weren't concerned before. You guys know she was dating someone? Okay, tell a meaningful look. Well, no, we didn't know. But you thought maybe she might be? Yeah. Beth leans against the table, her hand on her cheek. Lately she's been weirdly busy. A couple of times when we've hung out, she'd take calls and then not tell me who's calling. Choose not to ask the obvious question. Okay, do you remember anything else? Because it sounds like this was the last person who saw her. Nope, which is it, because I'm really worried. So am I. That's why I'm doing this. Well, if you think of anything, we'll be sure to text you, okay? Janice drums her fingers at the table, deep in thought. It's kind of weird to see. Hey, you said you went to the spa, right? That's right, Janice goes to that kind of thing all the time. Yeah, this place? It's right by our apartment. Why do you ask? Do you see the stuff they sell? No, I didn't. Why? Oh, it doesn't matter. I was just curious. Trying to remember to check it out. Okay, so I'll go check out that later. But anyway, let's talk to the cashier. Welcome to the restaurant. What can I get you? Yeah, have you seen this woman? Sure, Kelly's phone background. Squints and examines it carefully, but shakes her head. Sorry, we get more business than delivery. She is a regular, I don't know her. Another dead end, so frustrating. Okay, thanks anyway. Hope she's okay. Sorry I can't help. Thanks. Well, let's leave. Much more me to do here. Okay, I do want to go back to the spa. Yeah, especially after what our friend said. I can ask for an appointment. This is kind of a bad idea. I can't actually use the circulators on orders of my doctor, but maybe there's a service I can get. Circulators are full up. It's okay, I can't use them anyway. I should have raised an eyebrow and I instantly realized I made a mistake. I mean, I just donated today, so I can't really. Any more blood taken out? Better to keep the blood moving as much as you can. No, otherwise it just sits inside you and goes stagnant. I say all kinds of stupid shit about blood. It makes me so mad. Don't know why, but there's no reason to let them know it. They won't care. Yeah, I've heard about that. Can I have, yeah, your recommendation. Reception leans back in a chair and drums a pen on her lip. Vein moisturizer, most people don't use it, and they should. It helps your blood move more quickly through your body. Velocity is key. Right. Points to the shelf next to the counter, which is stocked with bottles. Not sure of what brand it is. The logo is just a vector graphic of a human heart. Okay, I'll take that, I guess. 65.60, please. God damn, that's some pricey turnaround cream. Wondering if that's the same as the thing. Yeah, inventory. Okay, well at least we got the moisturizer. Okay, well, we're done with there. Okay, let's go to my apartment now. Lock the door and look at the dark studio apartment. Yeah, IKEA furniture, the zero decor, like a ghost lives here. Home sweet home. Yeah, let's grab the infusing kit. All reliable, it's sitting on the kitchen counter waiting for me. The first time I used it, I was 12 years old and my period had just started for the first time. Well then, I had always gone to the hospital to get clotting factor infused if I had a bad bleed. But if I was going to enter adulthood safely, I need to be able to infuse myself as quickly as possible. Remember I fucked it up the first time, I had to go to the hospital anyway. Every month from then on, I got a little better. Things got a little easier each time. I told Kelly the story, she said she couldn't help feeling a little jealous. I get it, she doesn't have the monthly visitor and it's always going to sting a little to remember other girls too. But maybe that wasn't it, really. Maybe it was something else about it. I wish I knew. Okay, well, let's leave. My hand is on the doorknob when I hear the sound of the medicine cabinet close. No window in there, no breeze. In fact, I know I shut it when I opened it this morning. Someone is in my apartment. I go to the knob, take a step away from the front door and turn. Definitely motion in there. I can hear rustling. Bottles in the medicine cabinet getting knocked over. I need to grab something. What should I grab? Yeah, I reckon knife. Go to the kitchen and grab the knife. Okay, this is really happening. Take a deep breath, shuddering breath. No time to get in my own head. Just gotta do it. Run towards the bathroom door. Hello to you. Are you the Lady Harley? Oh, you're kinda creepy looking. Door swings open. It's an honest to God vampire in my house. At least I think she is. She couldn't be anything else, but I've never seen a vampire like this. Vampires always look unnatural, but usually it's unnaturally beautiful. Got flawless, slightly grey skin, and they're dressed like billionaire fashion models, conspicuously going to the corner store. But this one? The fuck are you doing here? Looking and puzzling. You're friendly with the Lady Calliope, yes? What? Oh dear, she is deaf. Vampire purrs around in a circle, clicking her tongue and rubbing her chin. Suddenly she spins on her heels and starts signing? Not deaf, dude. I've seen the Lady Calliope recently, yes? I'm dressed as Betty Smith. Normal name for a normal woman. I'm searching for her. She has not visited me. Visited? She laughs. High and strange. Flakes of her cracking skin slough off when she laughs onto the Berber carpet. She is my partner in science. I'm wondering if she is the lady that was doing the stuff at the spa with her. Huh? Science? Yes, science. Science would help the world. Lady Harley wants to help the world too, yes. This is what the Lady Calliope said. She talks about you each night, so when the Lady Calliope disappeared, I decided I would find her here. Oh, she's not here. Sorry to disappoint. No? Betty visibly deflates. Dear, this is concerning. What to do? I'm looking for Callie too. I'm looking for her right now. Oh, looking for the Lady Calliope? Has she found her? No, but I found out she is some kind of secret girlfriend that nobody seems to know anything about. Don't think it's that useful, but it's weird. Rubs her chin like she's an ancient wizard wearing a long grey beard. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Interesting how? Secret Lover was not a secret lover at all. She was Lamia. With Lamia blood. I asked Lady Calliope to do this with her. With trickery, to get her blood inside of her. Wait, vampire blood in a human? How does that work? It's no good. It makes him very, very sick. Nothing good for anyone. But then, why do it? To cure the illness of the world. The illness that is Lamia. Kelly was trying to cure vampirism? Wait, but you're a vampire? You want to get rid of other vampires? It's a complicated story, yes. But you see the way things are now? You see how dry towards the old blood has ruined you? I am principled. I am a science. Well, I am a science. I cannot countenance this behavior. Lady Calliope, she feels the same. She sees the world could be better. Of course she did. She always sees how good things could be. What would putting vampire blood inside of her body do, though? Wouldn't it just make her very sick? First, yes, but we've been experimenting together with the serum created by the fusion of Lamia and human. She would help with her human's blood. So it's a new phase in the experiment. But alas, now she is missing. What will have happened to her blood? Her blood? She's missing? Yeah, no shit. Blood is more important. Blood is missing. Now that's what I would expect from a vampire. Yeah, just best to let it slide. No point getting mad. Whenever we find the blood is missing, what do we do about it? Betty cocks her head. The Lady Calliope said the Lady Harley was full of fire and anger, as she never would fear anything as long as the Lady Harley's flames kept her warm. An inspiration. Excuse me? I'm controlling myself. It's a fucking virtue. Clicks her tongue. Does not matter now. She must find her immediately. We must find her immediately. For her sake and for the sake of all humans. Where are we supposed to go? Nobody knows where she is. Can't be sure, but the other Lamia, they whisper and they murmur. Let Betty hear things, and she'll bring you there. Okay, well, where do we find this Lamia? All the Vancare production facility is locked. Obviously, it looks like any office park anywhere across the country. Remote, brutalist, cold. Don't have a solid reason to try and break in. I can only assume that I can trust Betty. Doesn't have a reason to lie about this place in such a fanciful way. And the alternate means sitting on my hand, letting the situation play out, solely forgetting Callie's face. Step one is getting inside, and not exactly like James Bond. I've hopped the chain link fence, and that's about the extent of my infiltration skills. I could try to break a window, but I risk cutting myself and bleeding out if I crawl through the broken glass. I need to find another way in. Okay, let's try jimmying the lock first. Maybe we get luckier. We get the door handle effortlessly. Yeah, no. Try again, idiot. Okay, well, it's worth a try, but anyway, let's search the grounds. Walk the inside perimeter of the fence. The windows of the building are black with security screens over them. Not even emergency lighting in there. Wonder why. The custodian shed is on the back side of the building. Test door is locked with a latch, but I can barely reach it over the top to unlatch it. There's wall-to-wall old tools and yard work machines. Decaying and cleaning chemicals are perched on a wire shelf against the back wall. And there must be an inch of dust. Whistles make little clouds puff into the air. Nice, there's a crowbar on the workbench. Hell yeah, let's use the crowbar on the door. Put the crowbar in between the door and pry as hard as I can. Lock resists, but not for long. Lever forces snaps it, and the door hang awkwardly open. Trouble so far, time to go. Thought the inside would look like a normal office building. It does kind of. What strikes me though is that it's obvious no one works here. None of the cubicles have any computers in them. Their business things spill out of the desk and walls. Even the pencil cups are empty. the hell is going on here? As past the empty cubicles is a four-way intersection that opens up from the south, presumably leading to more offices. Okay, let's try going north. Looks like the manager's corner office. At least it would be if anyone actually worked here, which I'm starting to doubt. Either way, nothing here. Let's pass the empty cubicles to the four-way, thing. Okay, let's try going west. Nothing here. Time to turn around again. Okay, that was not worth the time. Okay, it looks like we're going east. Now the intersection up ahead. What's with the office? Was it built by the guy who did House of Leaves? Okay, that is actually a book that I've been wanting to read for a while. Can hear noises coming from the north wall. Okay, let's try going west and east. Even more offices and lucky another intersection. Hopefully I'm getting close. Getting darker, the lights are flickering. Electricity is messed up. Yeah, I want to find out where the noises were coming from. Okay, what about east? Into room, there's a potted plant sitting right in the middle of it, but nothing else, not even a picture. Okay, well, let's go north then. No way through unless I wanted to bust it down with a crowbar. Don't think I have the time for that. I need to find a different way through. Okay, well, never mind, we're going west then. Okay, let's try going north. Bathroom is never used, and won't be the one to break them in. Getting darker, yeah, okay, whatever, go west. A single monitor on the wall here, hooked up to a laptop with a glowing screen. Upon approaching it, I can make out a security feed focused on the office park's entrance. I'm definitely not alone here. Look at the laptop. I scroll the laptop, there's a PDF open, or what looks like a manual of vein circulator. Just like a arterial spa, but as I scroll I realize it's not just that. And Lamia essence coming with stock. The result is catastrophic for both stock and keeper. Essence becomes unpalatable and lacking nutritious quality. A mere keeper who feeds upon this exclusively is subject to fracture, crumbling, degradation of essence until clean essence is consumed. Therefore, it is imperative that all Lamia avoid loss of vital. Keep scrolling. At the very bottom is a picture of a human heart, with a line drawn directly through the bottom ventricles, just like the note that from Callie's apartment. This is where vampire blood acts on the heart. None of the terms uses go over my head, but I think I get the gist. Betty is right. There is something to this human vampire mix, but it's temporary. All they need to do is drink some normal blood and they go good to go. Meanwhile, the human eventually dies. Is there any way around that? Still need to find where they're doing their work. Leave the office. Darker, okay. Okay, well, let's go east then. Another intersection. There's a turn, one branch is significantly darker than the others. The eastern branch seems to go on forever downstairs. It seems to be like my best option. Okay, well, let's try going north first. Down in the closet that has never been used. I guess there's not a lot of toilets to scrub in the vampire shell corp. Okay, well, let's check west then. Conference room. The whiteboard is spotless, markers uncapped. Eastern branch, yeah, okay. Looks like it's only east we go. Fell a long path down the stairs. Callie is here, she's got to be up ahead. The stairs go down as far as so far. I must be underground now. Getting winded and my heart is pounding. Not just from the exertion, but something more primal. Something that's been at my heels for a long time now. Don't want to think about it. Don't want to acknowledge it. Just want to run back out of the building, back to my apartment. Want to climb under the blanket and pretend nothing is wrong. But if I do that, I think Callie's dead. Stairs finally bottom out at the ominous metal door. For a moment, I think this is the end of the line. It's clearly cracked open. Come in, sweetheart. Oh boy. Middle of the room is a vein circulator. Hooked up to the input line is a big plastic tank and 2 gallons worth, half full of bright red blood. Hooked up to the extraction line is Callie. Stomach drops into my knees before I realize her chest is moving. My eyes are still fluttering. Oh great, it's you. Why did I have a feeling it was going to be you? Next to her is the vampire named Foxglove, face cracked and crumbling just like Betty's. So you took your time, Deadblood. Vampire from the cafe, the one who nearly killed that girl, your Foxglove. What a quick study you are. I suppose my reputation precedes me. Little friend chased me down after you puffed up your feathers at me. She tricked me. And what? She told you she changed her mind and you believed her? I didn't need to. She was easy and tasty than drinking quarter blood. And she has made quite a speech about wanting to keep her people from harm's way. Turns towards Kelly and grips her chin in her talons. Isn't that right, sweetie? Kelly blinks slowly and shifts awkwardly in her chair. She's been strapped tightly to it, arms suspended in the air. Go home with this blood. This blood, it can fix everything. Yes, go home, little bleeder. Might step on a thumbtack and extinguish you, freak. Kelly's head droops forward. She's dying. Every ounce of blood is... Suddenly I remember all the times before I nearly bled to death. I was already feeling my veins slamming shut. Cold, creeping sensation of dying tissue. Black hurling towards me. Yeah, now's not the time to run away. Let's tackle her. Although I don't think we could be much of a match against a vampire, but I only have a moment to decide what I'm going to do and I take it. What Foxglove can move to stop me, I rush her. She snarls and tries to shove me away, but before she can, I shove the meat on my forearm into her mouth, hard. Fingers scream and flesh, tearing it like paper. I shove her against her mouth with all my weight. Foxglove falls flat on her back, struggling to push me off, but my blood is flowing fast into her throat. I sit on her chest. She rolls and kicks and flails, but Kelly's ruined blood and my dead blood can't lift me off of her. She is crumbling. Nausea, the cold, the darkness, they're all rushing towards me. This was always going to be how I went. I knew that. Thought I wasn't ready, but seeing it happen to her... Don't know how long it takes before I'm sitting on a pile of dust and my blood is dropping onto concrete. Harley. Drag myself forward towards the circulator and fumble with the belts holding Kelly in, reaching towards the bloodline. No, leave it. My blood will... Gonna fix everything. Harley, can't be serious. Her eyes open, blazing despite the blood loss. Get it to Betty. She can use it. I can protect everyone. Please let me. Harley, please, just let me do this one thing for me. Okay. Do we let Callie die, or leave myself instead? Well, I mean, she is not looking worse, or she's not doing too great, and... Okay, well, let's let her have this one thing. How can I say no to her? To what we both want? Tears slip down my cheeks. Okay. Takes a deep shaking breath. Thank you. I'm back on the ground and watch the blood suction out of her arm and into the tank. Callie closes her eyes. It takes only a few minutes for the tank to stop filling. I stare ahead to the puddle of my blood on the concrete below. I really hope I did the right thing. Oh, and that was it. Well, I think I'll end it there, because, my last save file was, I think, right back at the beginning, so, yeah, if you guys want to play this for yourself and, see what happens if you choose the other option, link will be down in the description below, and, yeah, we'll be moving on to the next game.